If you already know this and you're just sitting there like, girl, like you're so late, I agree. I am late. I agree. But if you're just like me 3 days ago and you did not know how incredible the library is, this video is for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I saw this YouTube video like a few days ago of this woman who was talking about how like book hauls are getting out of control and we're spending too much money on books, and how like the normal thing to do is to just go to the library. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about I forgot that was a thing. You know, like I forgot about it like as a concept. So anyways, I decided, hey, let's check it out. So I went to my local library. I tend to assume the libraries in general just have like super academic books that nobody really wants to read. And I think on top of that, when it's a small library, you think they're not going to have anything. Like there's no way. You just take your kids there to make them read, but you don't actually go there. But I went and I asked for like a library card and she set me up. And then that's when I found out that even though the library in my town is small, it's part of like a network of libraries. So if you ever want a book that they don't have, they'll get it for you. They'll get it for you from one of their sister libraries and they'll ship it here. And then you just have to pick it up like 3 minutes away. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that was possible. So that kind of blew my mind. Something else that blew my mind is, like I said, I used to think that the library was mostly books that like a PhD student would read, but they have everything. They have all the modern books that you want to read. They have whatever book you really want, they have it. Like for me, I've been really into like romance books that are super trendy right now on BookTube and on Book Talk, like things like Funny Story by Emily Henry, which I just love that book, and you can watch my review of it in my last video. But they have books like that. Like they have books that are not meant to be super intellectual, but like entertaining books. They have, okay, the bottom line is they have everything. If there's a book that you go to Barnes & Noble and you go there and you buy the book, or if there's a book that you like to get on Amazon, or like a type of book that you like to get on Amazon, they have it at the library for free. Okay, I should have started with the free thing. I forgot about that. I thought that getting a library card was cheap, but not free. I thought it was one of those things where you pay like, I don't know, like $3 a month or something. You don't. Did you guys know that? Like, I didn't know this. I seriously didn't know this. It's $0 a month. And whatever book you want to get from Amazon or Barnes & Noble, you can just get there. And you know what's the cool thing about the library being a place where you borrow book instead of buy books? I can't show you right now because my camera is set up in like a weird way, but I have my bookshelf right here, and it's one like my favorite place in my apartment. I have all of my books and everything, but like I don't have any more space. So all these new books I've been buying to read more over the past few weeks are just like, I don't have space for them. Like I put them in the library, but they're not like organized like the other books. They're just like put on to the side because I just don't have space anymore. So I think the really, really cool thing about the library is that you don't have to own the book. Now I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, yeah, but if I love a book, I want to own it. I'll get to you. Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me just finish this point so I don't get lost in my thoughts. You don't have to own the book. You have all this free space and you read the book, you fall in love with it. It changes you. It transforms you. Oh my God, I'm just thinking of another point right now. Let me touch on this other point first. If you're not a physical copy book kind of person, you can decide, like with the library, you can decide, let's say you want to read a book. Okay. I want to read, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which by the way, I have a lot of opinions about that book. I did not like it. I just did not like it. But if that's your style, okay, I know it's super popular. I want to read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. You don't have to get a physical copy. If you want a physical copy, if your style is reading physical books, which a lot of people like that, I like that. You go to the library, they give you the physical book, you borrow it, you read it, you return it. If your style is reading on your Kindle or just reading on really any electronic device, they have, like, you can do that. You can read it on your, do you know what I mean? Like, on your tablet. Like, you don't have to go pick up the book. It can be delivered to your device. And if your style is audiobooks, you can do that. And again, all of this is for free. Girl, let me get back to you. The girl who's like, you know what, Betty, this is all great, but like, I like to own my book. Here's my angle. I want to own the books that I love. Like, I want to own the books that are my 5 stars book. I want it so that when somebody walks into my apartment and look at my bookshelf, they know me. They're like, oh my God, these are the books that moved her. Like, these are the book. This is her soul right here in physical form. These are the kind of books I want to own. I don't want to own every book. Right now, my bookshelf is a bunch of books that I never read, a bunch of books that I started and never finished, a bunch of books that I rated maybe like a 3-star, maybe a 4 stars, and then a few beautiful, amazing 5 stars books. The advantage of the library is that, I'm sorry, I get so excited when I talk about this. The advantage of the library is that you borrow the book in whatever format you want. You know, we already talked about this. We already covered it. Regular books, ebook, audiobook, you decide. And then you get to decide, you return it, and then you get to decide, you know what? This book really moved me. I want to own a copy of this book. And then you can buy it. And then what happens is that your library becomes a representation of your true, like of your heart, you know, because you don't have anything that was just like, it's okay, but I bought it, so I have to keep it. You don't have any of those. So we've covered those perks. Let me tell you about some other amazing things about the library. Did you know that your library, okay, do you guys know about the app Headspace that everybody's always talking about? Because it's like, it helps calm you down. It's like the meditation app that everybody's talking about. And it's a whole subscription it's a whole subscription thing. You get it I get it for free at my library. You get free subscription to Headspace. Are you kidding me? To Headspace, you get free subscription to the New York Times. The New York Times. I was never going to be a girl who was going to pay for a New York Times subscription. It just was never going to happen. I don't even know how much it is. It just like doesn't seem like something that I spend my money on, to be honest. I probably shouldn't say that. I probably should support journalism, but I just wouldn't have spent money on it. But I like the idea of being a New York Times reader girly. You get it for free with your library. Wall Street Journal, you get it for free with your library. Are you guys like, ooh? And then don't even get me started on the streaming industry, like the Netflix and the Hulu and the, what is it called? The Disney Plus and the HBO and the Apple TV. Like there's so many services now. If you want to watch all of the shows, you have to have like 5 streaming services and they cost you, I don't know, like $60 a month. The library for free. Again, everything I'm saying here is for free. The library gives you access to streaming services. Different libraries have different platforms. Mine has Kanopy, which I'm super excited about because Kanopy, I've been wanting to get into like more like classical cinema, like real cinema, like classic, like cinema that redefined the genre. And Kanopy has a ton of that. So I just can't wait to get into that. And again, it's for free. I already set it up on my TV. Like it's for free. I don't know. I'm just so in love. Something else that's super cool about the library. Okay, museum passes. I like going to museum every now and then. Like there's a few really cool museums in Boston and they're quite costly, to be honest. When you have a library card, a free library card that you're just entitled to just by virtue of living in the United States of America. Like when you have a library card, you get museum passes at like super reduced cost with a significant discount. You just go there and you say, hey, I want to go to the New York Museum of Flowers today. Give me a pass. And they just give you this. It's so amazing. The last thing I want to say is people talk about third places all the time. A third place is a place that you go that's not your home and it's not your job. It's a third place where you go. And most third places in America are places where you go and you have to spend, oh, my hair is, sorry. Where you go and you have to spend money, right? Like a bar can be your third place or a coffee place. That's great to have that. But I think to consider having the library as a third place is just, you just must at least consider it. You know, some libraries are so beautiful. If you haven't been to the Boston Public Library and you live in Boston, I don't even like, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Because you can book that in. If you don't have plans this weekend, I'm talking to you. If you live in Boston and you don't have plans this weekend, please go check out the library. It's beautiful. It has this one room that I used to go to when I would study that looks like it's straight out of a Harry Potter movie. It's just gorgeous. I might put a picture somewhere, but the picture won't do it justice. You have to go. And then they have like a more modern side of the library. It's just like super colorful and fun. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a great place to go, to just go and hang out, especially if you want to make reading more of a habit. The library in your city, just check it out, especially if you live in a big city. Smaller libraries, I will say, are not the most glamorous, right? Like, you're not really gonna go hang out there. You're just gonna go pick up your book and drop it off. But if you live in a big city, if you live in Chicago, if you live in New York, if you live in Boston, check out your library. And it can be your third place. It's completely free. The librarians are so nice and they're always so excited to see people. It's like they know that we've all brainwashed ourselves as a culture into thinking that the library is not cool. So when you show up, they're just like, whoa, you're here? Please, let me help you. And they're just the sweetest people. I have set up on my phone all the apps that I need to have access to all these things that I just talked to you about: the New York Times, the ebooks, the audiobooks, everything, the streaming services, the music. Oh my God, I forgot about the music. You don't have to pay for Apple Music. They give you free, like a free music. Okay, we're gonna be here forever. But I set up on my phone everything I need to take advantage of all of these great benefits. And in my next video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set up all of your library benefits. And I'll try to keep it in under 10 minutes so that I can really show you how easy it is. And all you have to promise me is that you're gonna go to your library and get a library card. And if you get a library card, please just come back. Come back and let me help you set up everything you need to make your life amazing. Okay, this is the folder that I set up. I'm calling it Library Babe right here. And it has all the apps that I need. One more thing I want to say real quick before my camera dies is that one thing I will say about the library, I went to one yesterday. I will say that it can feel very overwhelming when you're not used to it. Like, you don't know where to get the books. Like, it just feels like a lot. It feels like, yeah, sure, there's a lot of knowledge in here, but like, I don't know how to access it. I'll make a video specifically on that, like how to make the library less overwhelming for you. They have this service called Novelist, which is just, it's so good. It's kind of like Storygraph, but okay, this is a whole other video. And I can really help you pick what your next read should be and all that kind of stuff. So that's my time. My camera's about to die. I can't do much more than this. I hope I've touched on everything, because it would really suck if I go to edit and I realize that I didn't touch on everything. But the library is awesome. If you're not convinced, please let me convince you. Like, just please get a card, come back here, tell me you got a card, please. And I got you. I will change your life. Please, give me this honor, please. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.